he was gonna bang your head into a toilet?
Yeah, and why? Immediately after I submitted the report, and then just 2 days ago, the police had gone to their house, and also adult protective services social workers had gone to, and that drove him really mad. And I have the recording. He says, "Oh, I don't care." I said, "Look, I have you. I filed that police took the report. If you do, because something gets done to me, then they know they're gonna put you to jail because they know you're the one doing it." He says, "Hey, I'm gonna send my friends to you. You're gonna
So,
see."
so let's focus on one thing real quick, sir. So, my goal as the investigator is to investigate the report that you filed, again, listing you as the victim of criminal threats. Now, have you tried to get a restraining order against him?
I just realized now that you told me that's the next step. Yes, okay. So
Okay.
I would
I
need to
highly
get
suggest that. So, um, have you spoken to him since the incident? Any interactions with him since the incident?
just it was yesterday or the day before I have it recorded, and you can hear his voice on that recording saying, "I know you're recording, you worthless piece of crap." So if he says he knows I'm recording, then it's not no longer a wiretapping charge, right? If he says he knows he's being recorded, right?
Okay. So I have to ask you this. So, do you want me to proceed with the case? Do you want to appear
Yes,
before
but
court
it
to
it
testify against this incident?
I would, yes. And then look,
Okay.
a few minor details I need to let you know. Is that okay?
Sure.
So there's a guy, Richard, who's been spending time with Liana, and we were at the ocean the other day. Richard really, really sincerely cares for Liana. Okay? He is a security guard and a bodyguard. He can handle Liana's brother. I had proposed to her in 2013. I couldn't. That's why I dropped out. I refused to go to the. He can. So he's the one that should be getting conservatorship, or what do you call that? Be the provider for her, because we're taking care of her in my house. And then the brother, that's the conflict was, the brother keeps the IHSS and the food stamps and the social security, and she's at my house. We don't have money to pay for her groceries. That's been the conflict since we got engaged in 2013. They're exploiting the system. They don't like her. She doesn't like them. She doesn't like being there. But the conflict is she can't be here where we can take good care of her, and Richard can take good care of her, because he wants to. The brother wants to keep all the funds to himself and pay his bills, his $4,000 apartment rent. You understand? If you go about it, find that that's the solution. If he would agree, and this is the thing, at any point, and I've made this request to him. I said, if you would agree to not fight this, if you have the best interest for Liana, then give up your being the provider for her. Have Richard be the provider, because Richard cares for her. Richard actually wants to marry her. And then so he's the man that I vouch for him. He cares for her, and he wants to protect her. And then this is the solution. The solution, if he wants to avoid getting charges filed against him, he would agree to Liana's wishes, and is to have Richard take care of her, and then she would have the funds to have the place to stay and the money to spend for food, and Richard can be his full-time top to take care of her and protect her. That's the solution. It only takes him agreeing to that, and not. I mean, if you understand, very simple
Sure.
solution. No one has to go to jail. No one has to have anything filed against them. If you do only agree to that, and you going to him and giving him that option might accomplish that.
Okay.
Armenian
Zeke,
mafia, the Armenian gang.
okay.
So, and then you can, that's evident. When I first met them, I was gonna marry Liana, and I would have, if he didn't on the engagement night, come put his arm around my neck and point his finger at me in a threatening gesture and say respect. You know,
How would you address? Hold on. How would you describe your relationship to Liana currently?
currently I'm a very important, significant other. I care for her tremendously, and I couldn't be. They look. I tell you, you need to know this. The mother, the conflict in the beginning was they wanted a baby, and I never want to have a kid. They want the baby. She wants a baby. The mother wants the baby, and I didn't want. That was a conflict. That's why we didn't get married, because what they want I couldn't provide. Richard, on the other hand, is willing to marry and have baby. Richard is a guy who needs to get and then maybe I give you Richard's number. You contact him. He because he can stand up to the brother when I can't. He not only can stand up to the brother and protect Liana from the brother, and he can give her what the family wants, the baby and the marriage. You understand? That's what she's always wanted. I couldn't provide for her. If I give you Richard's number, would you write it down? Richard, yeah. So that he and
Is Richard currently dating Liana? Or
yes, we were on the beach the other day, and I have video of him singing to her on my karaoke microphone. And if the family sees that, family sees the passionate way where he's singing to her love songs, do you understand, quoting her, getting her, and how she's responding to him, it will melt their hearts. I'm telling you, this man cares for her, and he should be trusted be the provider, and he should be trusted with yeah.
What are good hours to reach you at when I call you?
Call me anytime, day or night. If I'm away, I don't have a schedule. Call me anytime, day or night, and I will help, because I care about her, and Richard cares about her. Their family doesn't. They just want to use her for plot to get money from Social Security, IHSS. So please help her, please.
We'll stay in touch, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye.